Peace and blessing. Peace and
Peace and
blessings.
blessings, beloved family. Welcome to another amazing episode of Who's Naked Up in Here. I'm your host, Mr. Witz, alongside my gorgeous co-host, the amazing Gifted. Y'all please open up your mics and greet each other the way family do.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Happy
people.
Wednesday.
Hello, we love y'all.
Made it to
Wow.
Wednesday.
Hey,
Hey,
We
it's so
missed
dope to see
you.
y'all tonight. I'm glad y'all was able to make it. Excuse me
so
for a minute.
awesome. And yes, I love that hat, Miss Betty. That brim talking.
Asante sana.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, 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 yes. We are raising our hands. I don't think anyone is new. There we go. Yeah, there's no one new. So we raise our hands, kind of give an order for us to go through. So Mr. Witz know who's been called and who's willing and want to speak. Sometimes we just come in to listen, be soothed, and be inspired. But if you would like to get on the mic and share your poetry, please hit the raised hand icon at the bottom. Thank you, Mr. Witz. It's yours.
Thank you so much, Gifted. I appreciate you for that. You're glowing as always. It's great to see your face. You breathe life into the room. With that being said, I believe she introduced everything. So we're gonna just dive right in because I do gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I wanna make sure that I hear everybody and embrace you. We're all embracing each other and sharing in this space. So again, it's great seeing y'all. A few of you I haven't seen in a while in this particular space. So it's great to have you here with us. All right, let's get it started. I'm going to open up as always. Press the wrong thing, excuse me. Okay, this is a new piece. I wrote this today in light of me and Gifted's new release, Phased by an Impressionable Moon. This piece was influenced by that entire book. It's entitled She is the Moon. Some say it's admiration, awing her dimples. But if she can see herself in my eyes, she'd understand my fascination. How evening is a Gemini in comparison to the day. So waiting up for her to come home, I sky gaze, longing to see her still in her movement, dragging stars across the sky, owning the spotlight. She wheels in the darkest pool, skinny dipping past midnight. She is the one. Some may think if not for the sun, she may not have had a reason, but she has been comforting the shadows of the sky like a dance partner. It's her moonwalk, her ballet, her electric slide that draws attention to the light, contrasting her curves. She is the definition of what it means to be picture perfect, unfazed by the camera's flash. Only the caliber of her capture critiques her calendar. To the naked eye, she is exotic, passionate, romantic, goddess of the night sky. She is the moon. It's that first one. Um, As I introduce this second piece, it's actually a duality poem that me and Nemo worked on together. So I'm going to say mine's, and then he's going to follow right behind me with his. Is there any way you can bring us both up? Or is it just
I'm
one?
working on it now. Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
I couldn't find Nemo because you're
Bulldog, you ready?
Yeah, sorry, I realized I didn't have my glasses.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm good.
Great having you here with me, and thank you for inspiring my pen. Beautiful. Thank you, Gifted. Um, this poem is untitled. Is there a significance for gray other than its representation of gloom, as in a colorless life? Does the absence of its vibrancy void the flavor from the tongue, the way it puts bitter in people? Lack of color drains the energy out of everything. Smiling is a hard stool that doesn't seem to want to come out. I used to wish for brighter days. Now I stand in the rain and pray for thunder, soaking the seal of my window like the pain exposed on my face. I've been building a sarcophagus out of my bathtub again. My tearless eyes keep quitting on me. The tiles on my bathroom floor look like padded walls when my eyeballs up against it. I tend to escape and fool eagles guarding Soldiers and Sailors Bridge in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, wondering if they'll hear gunshot echoes before they get to ever see a bass. A woman likes a man who can catch his own dinner. I guess that's why the ladies waiting have hawk in their eyes, finding their sight in the unison of feathers flying over our statues. Their flight is admirable from the crown seating their carvings. No one ever calls like the wild. So we answer the only way fool know how, in a poem, still in our throats, same as our molds. Fool eagle, guarding Soldiers and Sailors Bridge in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
I remember when smiling felt better than this. I'm in a negative zone outside the storm where everything gray has been replaced with something painted gray. My psychiatrist spotted depression over my shoulder while I rattled off my daily data. I didn't see her, but I imagine her dress was gray. He didn't say, but these little white pills should make her go away. I want to write a poem about my friend who died, but the words don't feel right in my mouth, so I have to spit them out and wait another day. I wish I could write him a song. Instead, I'll watch her while she works her brush, and the red is gone, the green is gone, the blue is gone, and the air is heavy with her. I ache for the violence of the storm, but I would never tell my doctor that. So I listen for the sound of distant thunder while he's talking. Watch the rain over his shoulder.
Thank you for joining me in that. That was fantastic, bro. That felt really great. Y'all unmute your mics, please, and show some love.
I love that piece, Mr. Woods.
Yeah.
Love that piece.
I love what you
Imagery in
both
your
did with
pieces
that.
was-
Yeah.
yeah, the imagery in both your pieces was crazy.
That was a beautiful collaboration.
Thank you, Mama Betty.
Thank you all. I think it was just fantastic the way it came out. Like it was
I have a
wonderful how it
question.
all started. Yes, questions.
What was the significance of Pennsylvania, the place of the poem?
Nemo, you want to answer that?
I'm trying to think of a quick 20,000 foot view. I visited there, visiting another poet, and there were statues of eagles over a bridge there in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, that reminded me of the Foo lions at temples. So I snapped a picture to show Mr. Witz. And when I snapped that picture, there was a flight, I cannot make this up, like a V-shaped flight of birds flying over the statues right at that moment. So I shared that photo with him, and that inspired the poem, his part of the poem.
Wow. Okay. I was wondering that earlier. Thanks for asking, Escape. That thanks. And thanks for that imagery, Nemo.
Yeah, it was it was great working with you. Like me and Nemo have some other projects that we have been dabbling in, but we kind of like got away from a little bit. So I know we'll get back to them soon. But this was what, 2 days ago? About 2 or 3 days ago, right, Nemo?
Yeah, I think it was 2 days.
2 days ago. Yeah, I was actually just coming home from work, and this when it all like came together. Like he sent me some lines, I sent them some lines back, and we didn't even know we were actually writing together. We were just sharing with each other. And what we did was we actually um, extracted our lines from the conversation and created the duality of this piece. So it was great. It was really dope just sharing thoughts with him and
Nice.
channeling each other's energy.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Kels. And hey, Dope Female Trainer. Welcome, welcome. See you guys.
And welcome you all.
Uh, and Mr. Witz, I also want to say the first piece that you did was also absolutely fire. I wish we had that for the book, but I love the inspiration behind it. So you have some comments in the chat, but that was fire.
Beautiful,
Great
thank
piece.
you. Thank you. I will go back and check. But yeah, the book inspired the whole concept of that poem. I actually wrote that poem today, just thinking about um, our workings together. So both of those pieces was fresh. It's the first time I spoke them out of my mouth. So it was great to feel them and see what they feel like. Yeah, but welcome to the room. Like she said, if you would like to share with us tonight, please know that you are welcome to. There's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, you can raise your hand. See all these hands up of those who would like to share with us And as always, we allow for 2 poems per artist. And all I ask is that you keep your mics muted while someone is sharing. You're welcome to utilize the chat as often as possible. If anything hits you or any love you want to put out there. Other than that, after the share, you're welcome to unmute yourself and then give homage to the artist as well as the work. So with that being said, thank y'all for listening to the opening. And we're gonna go to our next artist. So y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love to our phenomenal DJ, as always, coming in, giving us that great music, the great vibe to start our evening. So y'all show some love, Mr. Samuel Rains, aka Dark Man Blues, aka Complicated Passions.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yes.
yay!
Right,
Thank
let's
you.
go.
AKA Poet Laureate.
Yeah.
Him too. Yeah,
That part.
I brought him too. Yeah.
Right, right.
Thank you. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to recite some poems from a book that's coming out. It is a limited edition book, and like John Bowl, it will go fast. But this time I've increased the amount that I'm going to produce to 90 because 50 wasn't enough. They went too fast. I couldn't even keep up with it. The title of this book is If Life Were a Movie, and if you follow me on Facebook or IG, then you kind of got a glimpse of what the book cover is going to look like. So check it out. This piece is titled This Must End. I've looked back at the past. This could not be me. So broken sad are the memories. Black lives the same. Once postcard painted pictures, photos hung from trees. They look like today's caught on live TV. This must be a movie. We always die in the movies. It can't be dead and buried, hashtag my name. I'm about to be this sin when the killing starts. See how it ends? That's that poem. I try to find my next piece. I thought it disappeared on me. Here we go. This is from the same book, and it's called As If I Were a Movie. See my life widescreen, this 401 years captivity. All the world I have known, my soul apprehensive for freedom is my next breath. If death is to be the last thing I see, I want to be free. For the collar on my neck is now a knee. Half of America trying to kill me, the other half wanting to be me. This is a fucked up movie. This is how I'm picturing my life, to see your story coming to an end. If not from me, then, if not from you, then me. We'll play this like fiction for the last time. I am Dark Man Blues. Thank you.
Woo.
It was John Bowl right there.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was.
that was John Bowl speaking. Y'all open up your mics, please. Show some love.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
So this book is up for pre-sale right now, and you can follow the post and see that you just contact me by email, and that's on my page. And you can, and I'll tell you what it'll take to get a copy of If Life Were a Movie, limited edition, folks, and I'll tell you more about that limited edition soon. Thank you.
So I'm gonna have to get a copy of that. If Life Was a Movie, I love the concept. Yeah, congratulations on that. Y'all please show some love one more time, Mr. Dark Man Blues.
All right,
Yeah.
Mr. Dark Man.
Sir. Yes, sir, poet.
Love you,
Good
baby.
morning.
That was
So much
amazing.
love.
Awesome.
That's what's
Thank
up.
you.
Let's keep that energy up, y'all. Please open your hearts and your mics one more time and show some love to Escape Artists.
Escape.
Okay.
Let's go escape.
Woo.
Hey, Escape.
Hey, artist.
And again, congratulations on your new release. Y'all need to get y'all a copy of that. Phenomenal works.
Thanks. Um, well, this is a good time because I was just about to get my snack, so I could do my piece and then get my snack afterwards. All right, so this one's from the book. It's called "A Dollar in My Pocket." My grandma always told me a friend's a dollar in your pocket, which explains why I'm always broke and lonely. Dollars broken into change, change changing constantly. Faces flip from heads to tails, always getting the tail end of the deal. My relationships are as permanent as names written in the sand, claiming forever. But my hands are made of butter, so nothing sticks around for too long. And if they do, I treat them like milk. Enjoy them while I can, but I know eventually they will sour, and we will spoil. So I've learned to stop spilling myself onto temporary surfaces. I'm an only child, so I know everyone has an expiration date in my life. I treat people like disposable cutlery because I know with enough weight, paper plates will eventually fold. With enough heat, plastic cups will melt. And plastic spoons often break when trying to bite off more than one chew. I can't keep being the only one cleaning up a mess they helped make. Even after I sweep and mop whatever attachment issues I have, the stain of trusting the wrong person is always there. The memory of stepping out on the wrong branch stays with me long enough to keep me grounded, which is why I don't build bridges anymore. Can't bear to step on a structure I know will fall down eventually, leaving me stranded in a body of I told you so's for trusting again. The only true constant is loneliness, and he waits for me in the living room, keeping my seat warm for every time a relationship of mine starts to mold. I used to hate him for this, but I've come to see his point of view quite often, starting to feel like home. Don't know if my arms were made for hugging or letting go, but I've done one way more than the other, leading me back to that warm seat, believing a friend is a dollar in my pocket, and I am always broke. That's the first one. And the second one is new. I'm still working it out, but here we go. I pedal hope up an endless mountain, praying I will reach the summit soon. This boulder is heavier than regret, and it rests on my shoulders like the lie I try to uphold. Some days, I feel my knees buckle, my ankles begging to quit. But when I look down at the fall, there are little faces looking up at me in awe of my progress. So for their sake, I lace up these boots tighter, bend the knees, and push through the heels of these weary feet. Another step is another step forward, even if it takes all 24 hours for just one. Hope isn't easy to transport. It takes up so much space. It won't fit in a car or a truck or a boat or a plane. The only cavity expansive enough to keep it secure is the heart. The only vessel equipped with the necessary machinery to pump enough oxygen through its lungs to keep it breathing through another sunrise and sunset, through the darkest part of the night. There is no room for doubt. It expands from chamber to chamber and demands all the energy the will can muster. Hope is made of carbon, grit, and Darwin's bark spider silk, 10 times stronger than Kevlar, can be 100 times stronger than denial, but lighter than an atom, so as not to cripple the tongues of those who can't carry faith, of those whose bitter sounds have yet to be saved by grace, because it's fickle, the way it fizzles. At the first whisper of ambiguity or skepticism, I speak in prayers to calm the nerves, ask God to stuff my bones with belief. Hope is not for the eyesight, it's for the mind's sight. For those who are blind, they will only see emptiness. Those with vision see opportunity. So when I'm carrying this hope, heavy as a herd of oxen, wishing for a Hail Mary, my nerves will repeat the Our Fathers that linger on my breath. to keep the ankles from bending a knee to defeat. The higher I ascend this mountain, the harder fear wraps his hands around my chest, tries to squeeze certainty out of me. But the struggle is worth every cell in my body. For if I should succumb to demise and make way for pessimism, the fortress of faith I've built will crumble. This is why the knowledge of cardiopulmonary resuscitation is installed in my lungs. Thank you.
Come on, Escape. Y'all open up your mics and show some love, please.
Woo-hoo!
Thank
I
you,
love both
Escape.
pieces.
Amen.
And that
Escape.
first piece, that
Amen.
hug line.
That was
Amen.
amazing.
It was.
Yes.
Absolutely incredible.
What was the hug
Thank you.
line?
I don't know if my arms were made for hugging or letting go, but I know I've done one way more than the other.
Mm, yeah,
Don't hit me.
powerful. There was just so much in both those pieces. A lot to take in. And you said the second one was the new piece.
Yeah,
Phenomenal, right? Phenomenal. And I take it the
thank you
first
very
one is
much.
in your book.
Yeah, the first one's in my book.
Yeah, I'll make sure y'all get a copy of that. She got it plastered on her wall. Confession of Escape Artist. Please tap in, you know, purchase one of those books.
And Mr. Witts,
Yes.
the illustrations are fantastic. I love the illustrations. And Escape, have you thought of writing a children's book with those illustrations? I think that would
Not
be
with those specific illustrations, but definitely I thought of illustrating my own children's book. I'm just trying to think about a story, but yeah.
Awesome. Something more to be inspired by, as well as to look out for, you know. So we're not gonna hold you from getting that snack, because who knows what you concocted tonight. Yeah, she's dangerous when it comes to these snacks, y'all. Tap in with her. She should have a recipe book coming out sometime soon this year too. Y'all show some love for Escape Artists, please.
Yes, Gabe, love you.
I
Way to go.
thoroughly enjoyed that. That was amazing. Both those pieces were very in depth and in tone. I could resonate with both of them. That was really beautiful. I'm Escape Artist.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
Definitely, that's what's up. Welcome to the room, Lene. Um, if you want to share with us tonight, the mic is open. Um, if you find yourself in that space, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, you can raise your hand. And if I see you in the lineup, you'll be able to share two pieces with us tonight. No pressure, but know that you are welcome. All right, as we move forward, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome to the stage, our brother Christopher Moore.
Let's go, Christopher.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr.
All
Woods.
right.
Christopher.
come on into the house, Christopher.
Let's go, Chris.
Thank you, Mr. Woods and everyone. I have two to share. The first one is from a new collection I'm working on. I have decided to create a small collection of poems. I myself have autism, and I decided to make a book about how I feel as a person with autism. This is going to be something not that big, and I don't know when I'll have it out. Probably next year at this point, because I don't write that often anymore. So this is called Emotion Tax. Every time I have to act happy, try to understand what I should not. It is an emotion tax. An emotion tax. Every time I exchange pleasantries, every time I don't chew off someone's head. When my treasury is emptied, do not bring a taxman's sorrow upon me, for you have taxed it for far too long. That's that poem, and that's from the book I'm currently working on. And this other one was a free write that I did earlier tonight. I have a friend currently who's going through multiple issues and troubles in her life, unfortunately. And she's gone to me with her issues in the past, and this time the issues are a little bit more I wouldn't say serious, but it's made her more depressed, I've noticed. Not to go into detail, but I know she recently separated from her boyfriend, and when they were together, her mom and her got a dog, and out of spite, the boyfriend took the dog when they broke up, even though it was hers. And she was miserable for months, and she recently got it back, like I think a week or two ago. So that's I don't know. I would not want to think what going through that would be like, to be honest. This is the free write that I have. What do you want me to do in order to make it all better for you? You tell me all your problems and how they make you feel. What exactly would you like from me? I'm glad you got your dog back. I know your soul was emptied without him. You were trapped in an asylum of idiots, even though the door isn't technically locked. The rare moments I see you smile make me happy when I see it. How can I keep you in your happiness if the darkness takes it away again? Thank you.
Wow. Y'all show some love for Christopher Moore. It's sad
Yeah.
that she had to go through that. That's
I love that you did a free write about that. That was awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Christopher.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've been, yeah, she's been going to me a lot recently, and it's the person who has a hard time understanding emotions. Some people with emotions come to, so it's like, okay.
yeah, for many pet lovers, um, their animals are part of their family. So like stealing
Yeah,
someone's dog is like kidnapping a sibling or
exactly.
or a child, that had to be hard for her to deal with. I'm glad she got him back, him or her, whatever the case may be. I'm glad it's back with her. And, also I know that the security that's comes with having a pet it also calms some people. So some people need forgot what the term is for that. Um, if anybody can help me with the terminology for it. Uh, But yeah, I know
Is it a companion? It's a support, what's
there
it?
you go.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah. So, support dogs. You know, that's definitely what it is. Thank you, dope female trainer. I appreciate that. Mhm. But y'all show some love for Christopher Moore for that share, man. Thank you for coming in. As always, Christopher Moore also has a book. It's beautiful that we're in the space with so many authors, new and old. Let's make sure that we continue to celebrate each other on and off these screens because these accomplishments are not small feats. Uh, some people live their life without expressing themselves. So every chance that you get to share a piece of you is monumental. Christopher Moore, what's the name of your book and how can we get it?
Do you mean the one I'm currently working on, or the one that I had out a month or two ago?
Yes, that the one is that not available anymore?
Oh, okay. So the one that I had out a few months ago, it's called Poems for a Fallen Saint. That one I can post the link to purchase it.
Awesome.
And the one that I'm currently working on, the one about my autism, is called The ASCII Republic. That's not going to be out until probably next year.
Awesome. Well, we commend you and send our support so you can get that project done and released to us, man. And yes, please put that in the chat so that those that are capable can tap in with you. Thank you,
Mr.
brother.
Schultz. Thank
Always,
you.
always. Y'all show some love for Christopher Moore one more time.
Yeah, Christopher.
Thank you,
Sir.
Christopher.
Good
Thank
job,
you for being
Christopher.
Woo! Go, Christopher.
Oh, I love y'all. I
Title
love
you
hearing
chose for
y'all
your second
voices.
book.
I love hearing y'all honoring and supporting each other. That's one of the biggest things that this space means to me is that we are each other's support system. So I love it. I love hearing it. And, I just hope y'all keep that energy up. I know it's a little bit late into the evening, but it's great having y'all. All right, we're going to keep moving. Y'all open up your hearts and your mics and show some love to our brother Lone Wolf.
Hey,
Let's
brother.
go, Lone Wolf.
All right,
Woo!
Lone Wolf.
Peace and blessings.
And thank you again for supporting me this evening. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Don't forget me on that collab piece.
Absolutely. I'm listening.
Cool. Good evening, everybody. I know everybody's doing well because I hear it in your voices. Appreciate being in the space. So this first piece. Now I know that everybody in this room has washed a dish or two. And in washing, no, no guilty. I love it. I love it. But in washing dishes, when you get those tough, that built on crud on your pots and pans, you got to use a Brillo pad. So this piece is entitled Brillo. In the aftermath, I'm stuck with only an image of your persona. You are still trapped under my skin and I reek of your aroma. Ink and toner has scarred me for life. So I bathe, trying to remove the engraved commemorating art that I willingly purchased. This is now a memento with no purpose. The tattered up surface of my skin is bruised, but not as bad as my abused heart that at some point has to be reused, but next time in an equally loving capacity. So with the tenacity of a Tasmanian devil, my goal is to scour my body and tear through its flesh, exposing it to its metabolic level. The combined odor of you and the scented oil that I doused myself with earlier stinks as frustration sets in once I realize that no one has a girlier exfoliating loofah, that I expected to be more abrasive. But for your odor, I need something persuasive enough to make me feel fresh. So I'll use Brillo in my attempts to remove you from my flesh. The wire mesh leaves me with new reminders, but I still have trouble seeing them because of the love blinders. Now I understand that the emotional remains, the tear stains, the everyday pains of me still loving you is my burden to bear, but how come I still care? And the evidence of that is in the medium rare coloration of my exposed meat. The shower's heat burns externally, while thermally, the cascading waters are unbearable, showering for so long that the wrinkles make my skin unwearable. I wish my skin was comparable to that of an armadillo, so it wouldn't hurt so bad when I use Brillo to lessen the foul stench within the carotid arteries of my heart's ventricles. You chose the worst possible premeditated time to leave me, so the pain you inflicted was intentional. Now, what once was conventional now has deflated this multi-dimensional man of conviction. And I'll resort to any method to get over what I'll unfortunately call my addiction. Led by heartache, your scent will remake my present day demeanor, as the vindictiveness was making me meaner in my foreseeable future, rendering it impossible to suture together this now section of albino skin. It sucks not having rhino skin. A dream deferred, that's what you leaving me has inferred. So with the lines no longer blurred, I cry as I head to bed to wrap my arms around my pillow. Angry at my inability to remove your odor as I scrub my entire body with Brillo. So that was the first one. And I'll do Black. It's within my pigment that I live. Black is an adjective because it's descriptive. Like, Black is beautiful. Just ask any dutiful law enforcement officer that recognizes us as the offerer of light, in which they try to limit. I figure they think this way because why else do they keep trying to dim it? Black is a statement like Black Lives Matter. So with the compiled data I've accumulated, I've come to realize that antimatter is the formation of life out of the blackness. In some households and tucked around some corners, Black is practiced. It's loved, it's hated, it's debated, it's related to everything, nothing at all. It's that brawl that took place because they was telling jokes about your mama. Black is that fine ass Michelle Obama. But here's when it's like a double-edged sword. I say that because Michelle got that, oh my Lord, booty. The beauty we bring into this existence, the persistence it takes to tolerate an enormous amount of hate from others, from my own brothers, from my baby's mothers, from a contrived system. Yet I'm ridiculed whenever I play the victim. Depict him negatively when it's his blood spilt. Yet reporters purposely seek out that one witness that we use the word kilt. It's the way we embrace. Black is my saving grace. And I can make a case as to how to phrase, you ain't no pimp, you a rest haven for hoes. It's synonymous with the culture of those capable of taking a contrived lifestyle and turning it into a cult classic. Black is having a bombastic personality, in spite of a reality that places us on both ends of the spectrum, whether we strip Kaepernick of his celebrity, but make a celebrity out of Odell Beckham, silencing us on this end, but celebrating the buffoonery of a playmaking starter. Odell represents who they want us to be, while Colin Kaepernick is a martyr. Black was celebrated when men would charter a bus to Washington, D.C. to be in attendance. Black is a million men interested in the interdependence of kings and queens. It's hair care products like pomades and hair sheens. It's albinism on a pink palette of purple black and all shades in between. It's capable of having hazel and green eyes. It's staring at my size 13 shoe for an estimated collaboration of, well, my other size See, there's no need to surmise because the written word states it as a fact. Skin of bronze, hair of wool. We were created in His image. Wouldn't that image be that of someone Black?
Come on, Lone Wolf, y'all
Yes,
open up your mics, please.
let's go.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yes.
I admire your
That was
intelligence. That was
incredible.
That was
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Thank
No,
you,
go on with your bad self.
guys. Miss Betty, I thought you were like Black.
Both pieces was phenomenal, bro. Both of them was dope. I think really enjoyed the humor that you injected into the piece in a very intelligent way. Is what I would say. So you got to be quirky to pick up on it, even though you delivered it the way you did. Yeah, great work, bro. Great work.
Mr. Witt,
I appreciate you, bro.
he was sly with that, Mr. Witt. He was slick with that, Mr.
Yeah.
He was smooth
Yeah,
with that, Mr. Witt.
he was sliding it in there. He had the perfectly positioned pauses to allow you to grasp it, um, which I really like. Yeah, so the delivery and everything was dope. Great work, bro. Again, y'all show some love to our brother Lone Wolf.
Woo!
Lone Wolf, you also are author. You have some works on the way. Would you like to expound on that real quick?
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate you mentioning that. I wrote some poetry books, and I always said I'm not going to write any poetry books, but um, when the Most High places something on your heart, I think you have to be obedient. So I love, love, love Black women. Haven't always been treated great, uh, well by them, but that doesn't take away the fact that I love them. So when I see Black women out and about, like regular Black women, not famous Black women, I'm talking about hardworking Black women, women that take care of those babies, those mothers, I get inspired to write. So I take pictures of them and I write these poems specific to their picture, which I think is unique in the sense that if you really pay attention to the strength in Black women, you will always come up with a different. I come up with a different poem each and every time. There's not one poem that's the same poem, and I have over 100 pictures and poems of Black women. So I'm really, really proud of this. That I can see in spite of what I've gone through, I can still see how beautiful you guys are. So yes, and that should be out in less than a month. I'll keep you informed.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. We wish you well on that accomplishment. Can't wait to see what comes out of that project. Sounds amazing. Y'all show some love to Lone Wolf Poet one more time.
Ooh.
Thank you. That was amazing.
That's what's up. All right, let's keep the energy up, y'all. Make sure that you show the love that you want to receive after you express yourself. Because it's not always easy to be on the front, to be on the stage, to be under the spotlight. So whenever you can find that in yourself, be proud of it. And as an audience, as a listener, make sure that you continue to encourage it. All right. And besides, we family. That's what we do for each other, keep each other lifted. So with that being said, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome to the platform, Marianne Peterson.
Let's go, Marianne.
Hey, Marianne.
Let's go.
Yeah, Marianne.
Yeah.
Marianne.
Here she
Sheesh, finally. Okay. This one is one of my sexual poems. This one is the first one I came up with that's a haiku. And this was part of a dirty haiku competition. And I didn't win. I only got 6% of the vote, but I tried it anyways. And then after I read this on another life, I was challenged to do more haikus. So this is the erotic haiku, and it's called "Let Me Eat You Out." I wrote this on 21st of this month. Finger licking good, ecstasy is becoming. Let me eat you out. That's it for that one. Let's see. Now I'll do this other haiku. This one is one of my love ones that I came up with. That's also a haiku. And this one is called Love Me. I wrote on the 23rd of this month. Love me back to life. Love me till the sun comes up. Love me forever. That's it for that one. Then I'll do this poem. This one is called Troubled Souls. It's one of my regular poems. I wrote this on the 22nd of this month. Troubled souls come together in the poetry community. We unite to help others. We can tell our stories with courage. We're all survivors of trauma. We're all unique. We all deserve to be treated right. We speak our minds. We're all here for a reason. We are doing our job by sharing. That's it for that one.
Yeah, I'll show some love for Miriam. Miriam, you came in.
Woohoo!
Yeah, Marianne.
Awesome. Awesome, Marianne.
Marianne, you said, let me
Crazy.
do what? What was finger looking good, baby? What you say?
Let me eat you out. Is that what she said?
She
I'm like,
said,
what?
let me eat
Wait,
you out. Let me, this.
what?
Go ahead.
Listen, Marianne was on Wet Words Wednesdays this afternoon. I
Yes, she
wasn't
will.
able to be there, but I got the DM,
She
and all I
said,
seen was
I
private
bet she
Marianne.
was.
yes, she did,
You
baby.
better go, Marianne.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all better stop playing up in here right now. Look, who naked up in here? I'm asking for a friend. At this moment. Oh man, y'all please show some love to Marianne Peterson one more time. Marianne is also a multi-published author. Like I said, we're in the room, we're amongst the authors tonight, the book holders, um, the sharers of their journey. I think this is how you live forever, is by leaving your legacy behind. So I hope these authors are influencing the non-published authors to put those packages together so that you can have that physical um, documentation to share. Marianne, tell us about your latest or your latest release or up and coming release.
My up and coming release is going to be called Love of Life. I was charged to do 80 pages for that one. I'm already on page 71. So I have 9 more pages to go, and I'll be done with that one.
We wish you well on that accomplishment. What is your latest one that's available? You
The
have
last one I came up with is called My Lyric Songbook. It's a bunch of songs I came up with from a teenager on up to adulthood. They're all different songs I wrote.
Nice, nice. And I'm sure the ukulele helped you to release some of that energy.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I commend you on your works and, send you all the love and support. Keep pushing it forward. Please put in the chat how you can be tapped in with to receive some of your works, okay? We can find your book.
Okay.
Y'all show some love one more time, please, to Marianne Peterson.
Yeah,
Miss Marianne, you something special, baby.
Yes.
That's what's up. Look, I love it. I love the energy in here tonight. And I'm loving the fact that everybody that has been coming up, it's just it's like author, and it's just something special about that. Know that you all are special, you know. By no means sell anyone short, but just knowing that these bindings are available, um, is phenomenal. It's truly phenomenal. Let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all please open up your hearts and your minds and welcome to the platform, the other half of this presentation, my beautiful co-host, the amazing Gifted.
Come on, Gifted.
Let's go, Gifted.
Let's go.
Thank
Let's go, Mama
you.
Sita.
Love you.
Come on, man.
Love you guys. Love you guys. Man, listen, Marianne got me in here wanting to find some sticky situation. But yeah, I couldn't dig that up. I already had some pulled up. So thank you for having me this evening. It's been great so far. I've enjoyed all I've heard. I needed this. And I won't get into why. It was a bad day. I needed to shake it off. And this has just been the perfect place. Seeing your beautiful faces, hearing your voices and your poems. I love you, Catalyst. All right, let me get into some poetry. All right. I'm letting out the air. I'm letting the air out a little at a time. My life unfolding bit by bit by bit. Finding my way, my strength. My strength, my purpose. Bit by bit by bit. I'm letting out the air. Been living by this code, unspoken boundaries, handed down, caged in my thoughts and in my climb and in every step that I take. They didn't know a united front could knock down walls. They didn't realize a closed mouth won't get fed. Didn't only mean food. And that some of the lessons that we learn, we need to unlearn. I found myself in the middle of the trauma of the storm. I'm a raging fire, and like helium to my balloon, I'm embracing my lift bit by bit by bit, and allowing this hot air to once again allow me to fly bit by bit by bit. That's that piece. Bit by bit by bit. And I was gonna do my tears, but I'm not gonna do it because if I do my tears, I may cry. So we're not doing my tears. I'm gonna find another piece. I'm not doing that. I love y'all too. All right, yeah, let's do this. I don't know if I've done this piece. This was the challenge going around. If I were a poem, I never quite finished it, so it's not finished. I don't think. But I'll give it to you anyway. See how you like it. If I were a poem, my words would find no divide of time. They'd flow in and out of lucid dreams. Make love to your mind, swaying with virtue of intense intentions to fuel your energy and create vibes. Poem, penetrating organic, expressive moments. Each time that I drop words like a dime poem, putting orgasmic elements on your mind, I free myself. And the surplus of those around me, planting opportunities to elevate members. Poem, pulling out, exposing might, power of one's extensive metricality. Seeds surrounding the nutrients that feed your inner child. If I were a poem, it doesn't really exist because I already am. On a revolving axis, I'm poeming. And only the unfinished words can contain the infinite poem. So I'm always orbiting. That's it.
Yes, baby, I love that. Y'all open up your mics and show some love, please.
Oh
Take
my
it away,
gosh, that
Cece.
first poem I needed so bad. I needed that first poem.
Thank you, thank you.
Great
You're
job.
Love the
so
way that you write,
incredible. Oh my
Gifted.
God. Like,
Thank
just
you.
mind blown over here. Wow.
Love you.
Beautiful. It was gorgeous.
Really beautiful, Gifted.
Gifted, just know I've been there where you're trying to, avoid and find joy. I've been there a few times. So I know.
Yeah.
I'm sending
Thank
hugs,
you.
okay? I
Thank
wish I could come and drink wine with you.
I wish you could too. I need it.
Y'all trying to get wind up on a Wednesday? Y'all got the wine and skill.
Wednesday, yeah.
Wind up on a Wednesday. Okay, I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. I'm proud of you for your selection tonight. I know the journey has been tasking on you. I know inside out. Um, so I'm proud of you for keeping that smile and choosing to do that um, instead of
Wallowing like I did the last 2 days.
instead of stumbling backwards, you're
Yeah.
you're continuing to move forward. So yes, fly, baby, fly. Yeah, y'all show some love for Gifted one more time, please.
Woof.
Yeah, gifted.
Yeah,
Thank
gifted.
you, Gifted. That was so elegant.
Gifted is also a phenomenal author. She has several books out as well. Um, and we just released a joint book together, Phased by an Impressionable Moon, as you see her holding up. Um, yes, Gifted, would you like to elaborate on what you have and what you have coming?
Oh, I was just really wanting everyone to see Phased by an Impressionable Moon. This is a really, really great collaborative book. This is my first time collaborating with someone, and it has been a pleasure to do that with Mr. Witz. We hope you guys support this. It's a really great book about the moon, about seeing the moon from all parts of the world. So, pretty cool. Thank you for allowing me the time to share.
But
You
of
can
course,
find it on Amazon. You can find it on Amazon. Oh, you're out of power. We're so sorry.
yes, please look to purchase this book on Amazon. We put it out ourselves, our own ISBN number. So we're hoping for the numbers to go up for the book sales more so than um, just in support. A lot of times we put out books and, well, not that we put out books, but we look to receive books so that we can have these autographed copies and everything. And that's a great feel. But in order for our books to excel in the buyer's market, we have to actually see them being purchased and released off of the market. So although we won't get the majority, we won't get the full extent of the funding from our package. We would like to see it progress and possibly reach a bestsellers list. So please support. And what she did leave out about this book, what makes it so phenomenal, is we were sharing the moon with each other. So while she was in her location, sending me pictures of the moon in her sky, I was sending her pictures of the moon in my skyline, and those were the influences behind the poems that reside in this book. So that's what makes it so special to us, is that it's like it's actually what we lived through. So again, please support the book. It's a great book. Thank you, Gifted. And we got 3 beautiful write-ups in there as well. One from Coach Josh Smalls, one from Moody Black, and one from Melanie Johnson. All beautiful writes. So yeah, please support the book. Get the book.
Mr. Witt,
Checking out Vanna Black over here. Or Vanna Brown, Vanna.
I was wondering if anybody caught that.
That's where she was
I'll say the same
displaying
thing.
the book. Yes. I see you.
Thank you.
Funny.
Mr. Witt, you were really intentional about saying our ISBN. Can you tell us why that's important?
Yes, because there are there are publishers out there amongst our poetry community that you can tap in with to get one of your books released on their platform. Then there are ways that you can release your material straight through KDP or through Amazon, in which they will get the props because you will be utilizing their ISBN. So to get the most out of it, and also to get to have the opportunity to display it from whatever platform you choose, it's best that you own your own ISBN. And we did that. We did this whole package was a together thing, like from the conversation to the illustration to actually getting it on the market. So yeah, teamwork make the dream work.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, thank you for that question. It was necessary because some of the new authors, I don't see too many new authors in this room, but we might have somebody on the playback that watches the video and says, well, how do I put my work out there? That's a great question. And if there's anybody that wants any more, like a deeper breakdown, by any means, reach out. I'm not the only one with information. Gift is not the only one with information. There are several authors in your midst. Reach out to anyone, and if they can't help you, then continue to move forward. Don't let anyone stagnate you along your mission. All right. Remember, we're doing God's work. All right. So thanks for that question. Again, please show some love one more time for Gifted.
We love you, Gifted.
Come on in. Come on.
Can't wait to get the book.
Yes, it's on the way, Mama Betty. It's on the way. With that being said, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love to Jamor Smalls.
Okay.
Let's go.
Jamor.
Come on, Polly.
Hello, dear. What's your name? I feel your sorrow, I feel your pain, and I am Jamor. You know me, and I just pop up on your screen. It's Jamor Smalls, and I'm only a poet. Some class me as a political demon, scheming through wordplay. But intentionally, I'm more defiant than a giant who keeps falling. You better know your science, called the rules of gravity, could triumph over anything. I'm in the mind of a monster, a constant nuisance. Humankind fall to nature kind, leaving father time and unborrowed time in the embodiment of treason. Now here's a reason to slip a dead body in the freezer. Calm my knees bow cowardly in the scribble of my poetry. Wow, it's been a long time I haven't done that. What's up, my folks? Yeah, follow my poetry or put on my camera. Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right, I'll be working on memory. I don't have any book or any phone to read off of, so I'm working with the top of the noggin here. So let's say a prayer before we go. Nah, I got it down pat. Let's go. Thou shalt not die from a stray bullet. Let the words of our expression turn gossip into a range Buddhist. In the pressure of life, we just escape through it. Nobody knows our struggles. Haters grew when our pain fluent. People keep looking for peace, but there's an antidote. You can't compare me with a little ranch you quote. The so-called democracy don't rock with me. It's just covering up the private, just like the pants you wore. Metaphors, we can use them loosely, but truthfully, there's nothing wrong with the child you bore. Sometimes our society rules can be a little goofy, but gruesomely, there is nothing wrong with the child you choke. Relationship comes with a lot of perks. You have to put in a lot of work. Just like the disappearing of children, let me kidnap some children in exchange of your grandson's hope. Sorry for the dark patch at the end, but let's go. Let's get something a little more lighter. As the wind blows, God listens. I'm just a regular guy. I'm just looking up to the skies, not wondering about the past living. That is no longer a part of me because I'm not alive to death. Excuse my French, there is no life after death because I can hear the sound of the Lord risen. I'm risen, that's why I'm living. There's no question. Point me in the direction I need an investment in my soul, not wondering about the sky's limit. My expressions are cold, so give me 5 minutes so I can bring the heat on. This is what the supply given. You cripple my style, so I'll be coming back after birth, the morning after. I triple the chances of reincarnation so I can put the shit back to work. I have no time to be mortal. I just stepped in the portal. This what angel just did to me. I just escaped the truth of reality. I'm mind blown with Christianity because the Lord has a gift for me. If you walk up to me unconsciously, I'll be automatically cutting your dreams off. Some men are afraid of relationship. They feel like Jack in the Beanstalk. Women are crazy, but men are stupid. There's the purpose to humanity. The insanity of humanity is great. So you could put me back in the theme park. And that's the end of those two pieces. Power my poetry, Jamo Small. Booyah!
Yes, yes, Ma.
Yeah, you
Yes,
did that. You did that, bro.
yes, thank you.
Let's go, Jamar.
Right,
Yes.
right. And you
You
came in
did
singing
it.
on us, boy. You came in singing on us. Listen, I wasn't ready for that.
Right.
Yeah, great work tonight, bro.
Well, I was the first poet who actually start the singing thing. You know, everybody be like, coming. Everybody talking about, you know, hi, my name is this, my name is this. I'm like, nah, I got to sing who I am, and you will get a sharp piece to the end. So that's I'm the first person doing it. I see people doing it. I don't be on that often now. But when I go on, I see people doing it. So check the my style, but can't do it better than me.
I love it. I love it. Listen, man, we love you, brother. Thank you for always being on this platform, sharing with us, and showing support to the room, as well as your family members. Big love to you, bro.
Big up, man.
You got anything on the way that we could promote?
Well, right now, I so busy with my physical work. I try to put something together, but it will take some time. But just keep looking and you see.
That's what's up. We'll heed in that. We'll definitely heed in that. Big love to you, brother, and much support to you. Y'all show some love. That's what's up. Y'all show some love for John Moore Smalls one more time, please.
Thank you, Jamal.
Thanks for sharing, bro.
Oh, Casanova.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's keep the energy going. Okay, yeah, let's keep the energy up. Y'all open up your hearts and mics and show some love for on the screen as Shaq Gervin, but we all know her as DFT, Dope Female Trainer. You can't hear me? Can you all hear me?
Oh yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
I hear you.
Okay, you up, Dope Female Trainer. You got
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I can hear you like this much. It's like your microphone went all the way down. I guess it's not important right now. As long as y'all can hear me, that's fine.
Yes, we hear you well.
Okay. So the name of this piece is called What's Behind Darkness. It was a prompt that was given to me by Mr. Russ on Clubhouse. I'm not very fond of prompts, but I decided to do it anyway. Here, bear with me. Dear God, please guide my words. Because I often ask myself, what's on the other side of darkness? Is it an eternal ending or is it a beautiful beginning we've been too blind to see? And I wonder if silence sacrifices and screams for the sake of not sabotaging what society deems insanity. And I wonder if death dances a dichotomy of defeated darkness, designed by the drums that beat to the beat of beatings, roaming aimlessly in the depths of the night. Maybe, just maybe, soft echoes knocking on the doors of dreams not yet spoken, because I flirted with both sides of the edges, where light fades into shadows and certainty crumbled like ancient stones out of the weight of time. And the only truth is the unknown. And after a while, I learned the difference between holding a hand and chaining a soul, and I began to understand that love doesn't mean leaning, and company doesn't always mean security. Through my experiences of darkness, I learned that weeping may endure for a night, but joy will most definitely come in the morning. And I learned to sprinkle a little goodness on the words that spew from my mouth, because you just might have to chew them. And to speak life into the air, because I just might be listening. And as the challenges made themselves known, I decided to accept my defeat with my head held up and my eyes towards the sky with the grace of a woman and not the grief of a child. And I learned to build my own roads with a humble heart and a determined spirit as I glorified the opportunities of today, because the foundations of tomorrow were too uncertain for plans, and futures have a way of falling down in mid-flight, and after a while, I learned that even sunshine burns if you get too much, so I decided to plant my own garden and decorate my own soul instead of waiting for somebody to bring me flowers. With each day I choose change. I choose me. I choose to embrace my own elegance and submit my own strength and worship my own will and guard my own grace and create my own covenant and build my own bridges. Love on my own self. Seek calmness in the midst of my own chaos. Count my own abilities. See, I often ask myself, what's on the other side of darkness? And I discovered it's not an end, but a beginning, a new chapter written in my own hands. It's the strength I found when all the lights were gone, the clarity that came when I embraced the unknown. I am the answer to the question I once feared, the one who stepped through. So when I asked God, what's on the other side of darkness? God said, baby, it's you. It's a peace.
I like that one. I like that. Like that a lot. You was on the other side. Yep.
I cannot hear anything y'all are saying. I can't hear you.
Oh, well, keep going. Give us your next piece, and then we'll
Okay,
see if
here
we
we go.
can get you afterwards.
Okay. The next piece is called Holy Ghost. E tem. Outra porcentagem de também me papo. É lá. Lei pública, curso para represão. E o sala nação. E divisible. Sort of a gap at door, back like that until I leave a paper thing. He realizes these things. See, he wraps my soul into his Holy Ghost. Then he places my temple into the Garden of Eden, from where life began, and I'll be a rose with the familiar scent of a forbidden fragrance laid upon a bed of temptation, prepared to commit consensual sin. I'm so honored to bear the fruits of his labor. So when he speaks, I fucking listen. Because where I sleep, I'm gonna be his religion. He slowly stroked my mental virginity into sweet seductive submission as he carefully caresses my conscience to compliment his cockiness. Then he seduces me like a voodoo. But I do what he wants me to, so I just got this man. Wrapping my lust around the base of his beat eye. So grind this man. Lock licking this religion to make this shit taste that much sweeter. Sweet licks of my cerebral cortex awakens his hunger for knowledge as he craves. He craves the knowledge of this cerebellum. And although this is abuse, ain't no fucking excuse, because the morphine that this thing brings sets my sights on high. Cloud 9 be the daily getaway as he inks my canvas with his pen. In the background, I repeat his joy to see, serenading me, saying, baby, won't you just stay? And his cobwebs weave silk shackles of wars on wounds. I told him, I'm gonna make you forget that the world is against you, where disrespect colded you and neglect showboated you, and life tried to damage and silence you. You see, I'll be the voice of reason when it ain't your season. The pots that you plant your tears, your fears, and your seeds in. So daddy, dance my water. As your masculinity motivates my movements into mutual consensuality. You got me sweating diamonds of pressure. As you lick lyrics of love, laced in lust, along the nape of my neck. I scream silent sounds of submissive soliloquies. Holding on to each moan intently, clutching these sheets, praying to God that heaven's angels don't hear me. As you dance to my water. See, like a loaded gun in the hands of a sniper. You never miss. So when you say, Daddy, Shaq, come here, kiss this. I softly suck your sixth sensitivity power. Hoping like hell that you can swim, that you don't drown, that you really know how to butterfly your backstrokes. I just hope that you can handle all this Holy Ghost. Oh.
Yeah, image started to glitch out, but we heard everything. Y'all please open up your mics and show some love to DFT, Dope Female Trainer.
Let's go, Dope. Let's go, Dope Female Trainer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you glitched out a little bit at the end. The words came through, but I think your image jumped.
Froze, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like she's froze on the screen right now. I don't know if she's hearing us or not. That's why I asked that you all just leave some comments for her in the chat. I appreciate you all who stepped up and actually did
But
so.
I can't hear, but I can't hear. Okay, just a tad bit. I'm listening.
Okay, if you can hear my voice, there's some love for you in the chat.
Okay.
Go and receive that. I know you've been having some technical difficulties, but we're here supporting you.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Y'all show some love for Dope Female Trainer one more time, please.
My book is in the it's in the chat. I actually linked my book.
Ooh.
In the chat if y'all can see it. It's an actual it is a flip book. It's an interactive book. So can I say something, somebody?
We hear you. Keep talking.
Okay, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Okay, keep telling us about your
Okay, the book is the interactive book.
Okay.
It is a flip book, as a matter of fact. So you can take a look at it and see if you like it. I'm pretty sure you will be. I actually have this book in Braille, in Chinese, Spanish, and French. I'm a self-publisher as well, so there you go, you have it.
That's it right there. What's the name of the book?
It's called A Book of Chakronyms. And then I have another snippet, this little pamphlet, it's called Self-Love.
It's called Self-Love?
Self-Love, it's in the chat. Both links are in the chat.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Y'all make sure y'all go out and support and show some love. Awesome work. Congratulations on your releases. That's what's up. Like I said, y'all, we are in the company of authors tonight, and I love it. Again, if you don't find yourself in that space and you're looking to join that circle, don't be afraid to tap in and get some information. The only stupid question is the ones that's not asked. You know what I'm saying? So don't be shy to learn something new. And if you're not amongst people that can teach you anything, then you need to find some new people to be around. All right. Well, big love. Y'all show some love one more time to
Mr.
Dope
Witt,
Trainer. Yes.
I think that I'm kind of scared of Dope Female Trainer because she said that book was an interactive book, and you know, interactive means that you in there doing some stuff with that book. So I'm kind of well, that's what I got from that book. And I'm gonna get that book. I need that
No,
book.
ma'am, I was just saying it's a
No,
flip.
I need no explanation. I'm
Yes,
gonna
ma'am.
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
I love you, Miss Betty. You know I love you, Mama Sita. I love you.
Oh man, look, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Y'all coming with it tonight, and y'all cutting up in here. So I love it. I love it. Was anybody else getting ready to say anything before I move to the next artist? Okay, I didn't want to be talking over nobody. But with that being said, y'all please show some love one more time for Dope Female Training.
Woo! Yes. Ooh-wee.
Yes, so keep that energy up, y'all. Let's open up our hearts and our mics and welcome to the platform, Kels.
Ow!
Okay.
Woohoo!
Come on,
Kels.
Hi, everybody.
We got you. We got
Hola,
you
Mama
again.
Sita.
2 weeks in a row. Yay.
I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good. Only way to build this muscle is to exercise it, right?
That's right.
That part. That part.
Okay. All right. So I have two pieces I'm gonna share, and I'm just working on them. All right. So the first one is called This Is Not Right. No, that's not. That's not what this is called. I'm sorry. This is the wrong one. Um, okay. This piece is called Clear. When you finally realize enough is enough, when you forgive the lust for its trickery, forget passion's arrogance, write those reminder post-it notes to not let it lord over you. Passion's undeserving and reverence, passion's undeserving of reverence and reliability, undeserving of understanding. If you need another sad love song, a dance in the rain, trust, urgency, pain, heat, unrelenting, I realize how fragile it is, fickle even, meaning everything at once and nothing at all. How words like hold me down and lift me up vary in meaning. The lack of attention blinds one to the lack of intention. Making as many excuses as mistakes, making demands over shadows, hoping the ghosts call, uncertain whether you're dumb or numb, a glutton for punishment. To be clear, greed pursued you, right? The masquerade knocked at your door, targeted you. Enough was enough. You decided enough was too much. So you took a hike, a long walk, found what sweet dreams were made of, promised the end of time a long time ago. And you've been around the world, so all there is to see, found free and clear connection. Home.
Yeah, I gotta stop you before you go to your next piece. You said some shit in there. The opening lines was so crazy. It was just so much. It was too much to even try to jot anything down. But just the how we get lost and confused from lust and love, and what you said. Do not let it lord over you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was powerful. You know what I'm saying? Because we hold ourselves captive to the emotions that we deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and something else you said in there that was powerful was like, um, hold me down and lift me up, vary in the way they're used.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
you had so much in there, and I know we all find ourselves in there somewhere. So I just had to stop you before you went in, so that I didn't lose those thoughts. But yeah, that was a powerful piece. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's such an intense word. I wonder what I wonder why you felt like you had to use that word. Perfect place. Beautiful.
Which word?
All right, Lord over you.
Right, right.
It's such a powerful statement. Not hover over you, not any other word. You specifically said Lord, and I was just wondering where did that come from?
Did we lose her? Oh, we lost her for a second.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's probably gonna come back in the room.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, I want to get her feedback from it, but I'm gonna speak while she's in her absence. Because I felt that line. That line hit me so impactful because, again, um, we search for the God in self. You know what I'm saying? That's where we hear the voices from. There's no external voice guiding us, you know what I'm saying, being that God force. So a lot of it is internal. So again, that tied to that emotion can be the God over you, can God over you. That's what I got from that. Well, she's back. Kels,
Hey,
can
I'm
you?
so sorry. Somebody's trying to get in touch with me, so I accidentally pushed the wrong button
No,
again.
you back. That's all that matters. We got you.
Yes.
Lone Wolf had a question for you.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, please. Because you say that word, you say Lord over me. I don't think it can be any higher reign over a person than someone lording over you. So I was just wondering how you came up with that. It was beautiful play though. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Yeah, like really, it is that emotion. You know, just thinking of that emotion and how intensely um, we as beings can feel love, that emotion. I'm just really toiling with that word and what it really means and what it really is. And I want to work through that too. I'm gonna work that out in some words too. But um, you know, it can be so intense that it rules you. Um, you can worship someone, and that person or that thing even becomes your ruler, your lord. And so when I was writing it, I was like, I gotta write post-it notes. I need reminders not to, you know, give it that much power. And so that's where that came from.
Kels and Mr. Witz, when I heard it in Lone Wolf, when I heard her say Lord over, it took me back to something the elders would say back in the day. And when they used it, it was in an oppressive form. He's lording over me. Someone's lording over me. Someone's being oppressive. Someone is suffocating you in a sense, and you can't get out. You can't get out. And I like that she used it, that statement. But that's what come to mind when I heard it. I went back in time to the old folks and how they used the word.
Thank you for that, Miss Betty.
Yeah, thank you, Lone Wolf, for bringing back that question. It was necessary, and the different variations of what we receive in these messages is what makes these messages that much more powerful. You know what I'm saying? How it resonates with you. And I think that's what makes it important that we put these works in bindings, you know what I'm saying, so that we can have these reiterations and then we can have these conversations. Yeah.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Yes, I love the sound of that. I can't wait to get some work from you.
I'm working on it. I am actively working on it. And every time I come to this space, I promise you, I learn something, I feel something, I gain something. So thank you all for the space and listening. I really do appreciate it.
This is home. That's what family's supposed to feel like, encouragement. Um, and that extended variation of hold me down and lift me up.
Yeah,
What it should mean, right?
that part.
Yeah.
That part.
So let me let
That's
you
the
get to
line
your
that
next
shook
speech.
me.
I'm sorry,
That's
go
the
ahead,
line
Linda.
that shook me. I'm so sorry, Mr. Woods. I didn't mean to be rude, but that was the line that shook me. Hold me down and pick me up. I was shook. Okay, I was shook.
Definitely not rude. This space is, for us all. And the beauty of having us all on the screen is that we allow to, actually get that conversation out. So if something's on your heart, by all means, get it in, because sometimes I could be talkative, you know. So yeah. But Kels, it's back on you.
Okay. All right. This is another piece that I'm reworking. You might have heard it before, but I like it and I'm working on it. So I'm working on it again. So here we go. This piece is called Blood and Bone. My father couldn't decipher my mother's directions on how to daughter me. No, his hands were too massive, too magnificent, too significant to be delicate with me. But that was okay because my mother didn't write me delicate. Precious, but not delicate. Precious weighted my value, so delicate couldn't afford my bones. My bones, his. My temperament, hers. A sunny day dressed as a hurricane, at least sometimes. She knew I wasn't made for the delicate. She wrote me deliberate, intentionally intense from the womb. And he took the blueprints, helped to craft me into an undeniable edifice. Etchings of words like powerful and hero, fighter on my bones. Words like love, strength, loyalty flow through my veins just like blood. Breaking life lessons, blood and bone, poured over in mother's intentions. Demonstration, direction, comprised of complicated understanding, brown sugar and forgiveness, cocoa and fire, honey butter and bee stings. My mother would literally run DMC me, telling me to walk this way. Ablaze she was, and my father was like gunpowder. What does that make me? Poem.
Shit, Kels. Oh my God. Your pen is on fire. Your pen is on fire. Can you go back for me in the beginning? Reiterate the comparison of your father and your mother. Just
Which
if you could read the first 4 or 5 lines. Yeah.
my mother couldn't decipher my father couldn't decipher my mother's directions on how to daughter me, or am I going further?
Just read it from the beginning, please. The first 4 or 5 lines.
Okay. My father couldn't decipher my mother's directions on how to daughter me. No, his hands were too massive, too magnificent, too significant to be delicate with me.
Yeah, that just was powerful. I'm gonna let you all speak because I know that resonated with so many the females here in this space. So I'm gonna step back at this point.
The
Nice.
Run MC me walk this way. That because that's my era.
What DMC? That was Run DMC.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Mamacita.
Yes.
The last statement that you made. Give me that last sentence again. The last 2 sentences, please.
A human blaze she was, and my father was like gunpowder. What does that make me?
A loaded gun, baby. Gun in the hand. Girl, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I love that. When you said that, it just sold up the whole piece. It was like, God, it was beautiful. I thoroughly enjoyed the piece. I could resonate with that a whole lot, but that was when you said, what does that make me? I said, oh, the God.
Thank you. I received that, love. Thank you.
I don't want to read.
Oh, go ahead, Miss Erica. I'm sorry.
Lene, we can't hear you.
The line you said, my mother didn't write me delicate. Oh my gosh, your pen every time when I do come in here, you never cease to amaze. Like you pull so much out of a poem. Like, oh my God, that poem, that line right there. She didn't write me delicate. Oh,
Thank you.
I'm over here shaking.
Thank you.
Yes, I love that as well. I think I put it in the chat. So make sure you do visit the chat and get your love in there. Um, and we hear you. You say you got some works on the way. As you see, um, your family is waiting. Your support system is waiting.
It's coming. I
So
promise it's coming. In the meantime, if
no
you want to
pressure.
follow me on IG, it's I'm killing it. I'm dot telling dot it on IG.
You better go ahead,
Oh,
girl.
of course she is. Of course.
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Guys, please open your mics and show some love for Kels one more time.
Yes, Kill.
Woo!
Bravo.
Fire.
Kels, I gotta give you a shaker now, baby. When I come over on you, it's just gonna be fire. I can't wait to get it back by Tay Mossy. It's a badge, but I gotta give it to you. I'll bring it to you at the end of the show.
Okay. All right. I'm surprised Coach kept quiet on that. He might have his hands full, but you know, you definitely have a place in our heart. So thank you, Kels, for that work. And we're gonna be listening for that chaplain.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Indeed. With that being said, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome to the platform once again, Miss Lene Monroe.
Welcome back, Lene.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, beautiful people. So
Let's go.
thank you. I don't even know what I can do after that poem. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my goodness. So
I
the
can't
first
hear her.
one,
Is she speaking?
can you hear me?
Yes,
I
she's
can hear.
speaking.
Yes.
I hear you, Lene.
We good. She good.
Okay. So the first poem I have is smooth, and the second one's a little bit more active. But the first one is called Sweet Slumber. I just wanna touch and kiss, and I wish that I could be with you tonight. You need butterflies inside. She said, "Can you read me a poem so I can sleep?" Eagerly caressing her, I smile, happy to be her relief. She has been waiting to exhale, and here I am, the oxygen giving life to her deepest breath, propelling her arm under her breast as if she was praying the angels were speaking through my words, inching my way closer to her mind so she can hear these thoughts. I can see her joy. Even in the dark, I park my hand on her thigh so she knows when the poem stops. Her mind at ease, her depths are pleased, and I am feeling her weak between the knees, but all I can do is hold her. Seconds turn into minutes, and her head on my shoulder is all I need for her to be close. I know I am not the person she sees in her dreams, but that's okay because we all have to wake up someday. I will be here before you close your eyes, feeding your body rhyme after rhyme, holding all your doubts and dismays. I just really want you to be okay. As we lay, I know time is not on my side because once the sun rises, We have woken up from the dream that hides us. I must wait for the next night, but never know which one. So I write and write. So I have her plate of nutrients ready to consume.
Well, damn. Woo! So the second one is a little
Yeah,
bit
that was hot.
So it's going to be the first line. I'm going to be asking a question. But this is called I Am. Hear ye, hear ye. Can you all hear me? Can you all see me? Apparently, my transparency gets confused of me. Let me break that down. See, my transparency is my way of being honest, which isn't the fondest way to move. But I Cupid shuffle on through. My transparency is another side of me that leads my decisions but coddles my tears. I will whoop your ass, but I can't show you that I have feelings. Or did I already? Let me not get too heavy. The complexity of my transparency is a weighted blanket with a soft pillow, keeping my mind and body grounded, but impounded by the constant clock rounded in my mind. My transparency is a cold-hearted rebel that just wants to feel secure, willing to open every door and explore life, but my mind stops me with the reality. This shit ain't right, yet I hold tight with the fight of my life in hopes to learn how to hold me. Right? My transparency is the remedy and the curse, for no one wants to drive the hearse to their own funeral. My transparency is bloody and brutal, but yet so truthful. If you don't know, then here is a rootful of my growth. Wrapped in dead leaves for all who have left me deadly. Take my eyes so I can't see the mask they wear to hide. Take my ears so the constant ringing of betrayal and bullshit ceases. It was a lesson learned. Can you stop caressing my mind, tricking me to think I need to change myself to appease the wrong ones in the right way just to cover myself? Take my mouth so I can't keep tasting and drinking the toxicity till I choke, leaving my lungs full of empty breath and smoke. Murder, she wrote, but never signed off.
Yay, Lene. All right.
That part. That whole entire part. Y'all open up your mics and show some love.
I like that you said that poem, Mr. Witz. That poem, Lene. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she came in with it. The first one was definitely pulled us in with the sensuality of it.
right.
The introduction of the song already pulled us in, but the word choice in the delivery, one of the lines that really I really particularly loved, I put in the chat, and that was I park my hand on her thigh so she know when the poem stops. And then I think Gifted came right behind it with I know I'm not the person she sees in her dreams, but we all have to wake up.
Come on.
Yeah,
I love that line.
yeah, it was some great work.
And Lene, congratulations to Slow Motion, your partner in having the new release of her book.
Right.
Yeah, story, Lene. Tell her much love and congratulations.
Oh, I'll definitely let her know. Thank you, Miss Betty.
Indeed, and you know I've seen that as well. And much love and support to that new package. Danae, you also have a book out, am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blue Butterfly Kisses is on Amazon. You can get it for $20, and I'm working on my second book as well now. So that one I'm still working on the title because I had a title at first, but through the different changes I'm going through currently, I'm like, I think it's going to be something different. But I'm definitely exploring a lot more release in this book.
Awesome. That's great to hear. I don't think you're. I haven't really seeing you like bottle up your thoughts. I feel like you express yourself very well, and on purpose. So for you to say that this one is even you being even more so accepting to who you are, I love it. And I commend you and I wish you the best um in this journey. Please put in the chat where and how we can find your release. And if you want to, you can also put Slow Mo's new publishing in the chat so we can find that as well.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will, and thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for having me in this space.
We're
Always.
so proud you're here. Yeah, always. Always.
That's what's up. And again, like I said, like it's been a beautiful night. Like we're all in the company
Good
of
night,
great
Escape.
rights. And good night, Escape. I know you got to get some rest. Probably that them sweets probably gonna put you down. I don't know what she concocted over there. It probably gonna laid her down. Watch out for her recipe book. I'm telling you, this, you know, they said when you pregnant women will come up with some stuff, you know, pickles and ice cream. I don't even know how that works, but yeah, she been putting together some other stuff that she been I think we all may have been privy to via her post on Instagram. But if not, y'all need to check her out. She's doing some crazy stuff when it comes to that sweet tooth. Well, let's keep it going. Y'all show some love one more time for Lene Monroe, please.
Yay, Lene. Good to see
Yay,
you.
Lene. Love it.
That's what's up. Keep that energy up and lifted. And welcome to the room again, our beautiful sister, Miss Erica Floyd, also known as Brooklyn in the
In the
house.
house. Let's go.
Yes.
Thank you. I don't know what's going on with the Zoom. Can you guys hear me?
We can't
Clearly?
hear you. We hear you
Can
well.
hear you.
Okay, because you guys had went totally mute. I had to go out and come back in. I
Turn your
was
speaker on. I think that's what my issue was. My speaker was muted. I had it turn off. Try your speaker.
This is crazy. This is a new piece as of today, earlier. I titled it Saving Myself. Understand, when getting to know me, I tend to mirror what's reflected. In essence, I give what I get. And this is only after my initial onset. You see, I love giving. I love showering the human spirit with attention. I feel that what I put out there, I will get in return. That is the expectation. But after a reasonable span of time, if no dividends are generated from my investment, I will then reciprocate on what I receive, a zero balance. So please, don't perceive this as tit for tat, but look at it as a demonstration of what it feels like to be on the receiving end, since it appears that the only way I can make one understand, since experience is a great teacher, and sometimes, oftentimes, the initiator, the one who's now on the receiving end of what they gave, can't comprehend when it's expressed to them. So I'm left with no choice but to give as I got. No capital gains can be realized when selling myself short for too long. So I count the loss as a lesson, a write-off, if you will. And I keep it moving forward to share my interest with someone with mutual fundamentals, so we may profit from the bond because taking stock in saving myself would be in my best interest. That is the first piece.
Yeah, we
You
gonna
better
start
give it.
there.
Woo!
Exactly.
I love it.
Exactly. We're gonna have to explore that a bit because again, it's so important. It's so important. Because we feel, and the moment we ignore or deny what we feeling, we deny our spirit, we deny our very selves. And I love the word choice and selections that you use in expressing this piece. And it's like you said, if this in this give and take of affection, if there's no give, then you need to return that with what you call it a
Zero balance.
zero balance, zero balance, um and search for those mutual fundamentals.
Fundamentals.
Yes, yes, yes. I love the word choice in this piece. It was
Thank
just
you.
phenomenally written. Your pen has been on fire lately, and I don't expect it to slow down anytime soon. Just keep working, keep working.
I'm trying, brother. I'm trying.
Oh no,
This
you're doing. I've seen those who try and they find themselves in a blockage. You know what I'm saying? But you're actually producing, which means you're a do. You're more than a try. You're a do.
Thank you. This one's a shorter piece. I didn't title it. This will change the mood a little bit. I thought of you in the wee hours as I wrestled for rest. I thought of you while reaching for my peace, reaching for my tranquility, reaching for slumber. I thought of you. And although I indulge in other distractions to take me there, my final thoughts were you in my head, in my illusions, in my bed, wondering, would we create music? Wondering if the echoes of our passion would blend together in harmonious rhapsody, your tenor to my alto. Would we have a jam session of bass to sax, drum to xylophone, creating smooth jazz? While my clef note on your staff summon the G spot to treble and tremble with anticipation of the next note it summons. So it's only logical that melodies of heaven are forthcoming since La Petite Mort was the objective, achieving a paradise of peace, lulling me to sweet sleep. Poem.
Y'all, come on in with go ahead.
Good God. Good
Woo!
God. Oh my God.
Fire.
Ain't
Well,
nobody me.
I got a question. Oh, go ahead, Longwood.
Ain't nobody over here with me. I gotta go to sleep by myself. What is
Right, that too. That part.
So do
That
I, Chris.
part.
So do I. That's why these things be coming up in my head.
Uh oh, okay. Okay, Kels. I'm like, who I've been talking to? Okay. What Melodies of Heaven? Isn't that a gospel song? You talking all this and then I got you talking about God and what you got me all mixed up and confused.
No,
Melodies
because
of
y'all women be calling. Never mind.
Wait, what? Oh God.
Look, there you go again.
Melodies of
There
Heaven.
you go again. What's that line? The cleft note line. Oh, let's just get that playback real quick.
Oh, wow.
Get that visual.
Nope.
Erica.
Erica.
Oh, don't tell me you can't hear us. Can you hear us?
Oh, no. While we
I
waiting,
muted myself by accident. I thought I was talking.
Oh, good. Well, we glad
probably
you're still
was
here.
talking, but we couldn't hear you.
Right.
Yeah. It's while my clef note on your staff summon the G spot to treble and tremble with anticipation of the next note it summons.
God dang.
So
Oh.
it's only logical that melodies of heaven are forthcoming since La Petite Mort was the objective.
And it's how she reads it. It's how she reads it. You feel like you right next to her. You feel like she's talking. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Oh, bye, Lene. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you,
coming
Lynette.
in.
Yes,
Have a
yes,
wonderful
it was
night.
so
Beautiful.
awesome having
Tell
you.
Slow Mo I said hi, okay? I'm trying
I
to get my
definitely
pennies
will. I'm about to
together to
wake her up
get
right
these
now and tell
books.
her.
Yes.
Yes.
But big love. Thank you for being here with us
Thank
again
you so
tonight,
much.
love. Indeed.
Yeah, but Erica, that was yeah.
That was it.
That was a lot. That was wow. That was it.
Thank
What's
you.
the cleft note line one more
And
time?
stop. No, no. Why?
But I will say I'm sorry that I did not send you guys the word is right Zoom because I did feature tonight.
You did
we ain't know nothing
I
about
I
it.
featured, and I don't know why. I just assumed y'all saw my share last week and Shockies, but I did feature, and Lone Wolf was there. I really appreciate him and
Of
Escape Artist.
course. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight you. Look, what she does that once a month?
Twice. I think it's the second and fourth. And also, I guess you guys already know. I'm hoping my book is finally out before the year is over. I've already sent money for the ISBN.
Yes.
And I'm doing what y'all are doing. And it's more expensive, but it's worth it in the long run.
Right.
You know, Pen Eased for My Thoughts is the title.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm working on my second one already, and the first one's not even out. So
that's how it works. That's how it works.
I think the title's going to be Penetration on the second one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could see that.
Yeah. We can envision that.
Right.
Wordplay so slick. We can definitely envision that.
Right.
Yeah. I really appreciate this room. I love this room. I swear I love my family.
Yes,
I love
we love you right back. You better know that. You better know
I'm
that.
laughing at Gifted. Gifted, you seem like you hot and body. You too young to be hot and bodied.
I'm too young to be hot and bothered.
I bother her all
Why?
the time, and I'm pretty sure I make her hot. So
I get hot and bothered too.
you sure do.
Okay. I'm sorry. I wanted to say I don't know where I was when Lone Wolf finished his piece. I don't know what I was doing, but the imagery in your piece, and I know because I wanted to say it so we could have it and so you could hear me say it. It was just it was gripping with the Barillo pad. I'm sorry, or Barillo. And I didn't get a chance to tell you that. It was very it was profound, and it got me. Like you could almost envision when you were saying how you would scrub your skin. So that was very, very well written, and so well written that it was like I couldn't. You would say it, and I would cringe because I could really envision you scrubbing your skin. So that was a powerful piece. I just wanted to tell you that. Okay, go on, so I can stop thinking about the other piece that was just said. Okay.
We'll never stop because I'm gonna make sure I reiterate it later. You see that tongue? Put that tongue in your mouth.
Don't be quiet. Don't bring attention.
I'll be in your DMs.
Oh my
baby.
God.
I just
I'll
got a
be in your
DM.
DMs.
It's a good DM too.
It wasn't me, so who was it?
Okay, let's talk about that later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh. Look, I love it. Y'all show some love for Erica Floyd, Brooklyn in the house.
Erica. Let's go, Erica.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Oh,
in the
he
house.
said yes, like
Thank you.
Hercules, Hercules. Yes, yes,
Look,
yes.
look,
Sexual
are
chop.
we done for the night?
Okay, I ain't got no
Uh,
sense. I'm sleeping.
do we have any more shares?
No. Does Nemo want to go again? Because he only did one piece, I think.
I'm doing one and out, right?
And then I thought
Okay.
Coach
I
was
forgot I
gonna,
was here.
yeah.
Carlos, yes, sir. I didn't see you in the thing, so but I definitely got you. Y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love to my brother, my brethren, Coach John Small.
Lady.
Hey.
Yeah, so you saw me in the thing. This is brand new stuff. I'm gonna get in and out. Am I doing one or two? Because I mean, I know how it is.
You can do two.
All right. I love watching you from afar. Eyes traveling the visions of your circumference. I all but taste you through my pupils. Sip from your unprotected vase you allow me. I stay hungry for your salutations. Strive to find you in every movement I know, so I see you shapeless. Folding your anatomy in my visuals, I'm trapped in your matrix like a superhero. So who needs saving when you're the only support I require? You see, I write love letters often, verbal gestures captured in the light of my affection. See, you keep me lost in disbelief, unsure of how this love gives me life and makes me whole in the same breath. So I love you in ink and metaphors, dreams of free verse and fantasy. I love you in old school lyrics, always and forever. It's safe to say, I feel you in my ink pen. Tap your tenderness with my keystrokes. There are days when you live in my keypad and maintain my levels of heat from motherboard to my central processing unit. Shall write love letters every day, and every letter begins with you. That's the first one. I've learned, well, what I've learned is love sounds like candy, sweet and somehow too much to keep ivories untainted. So love spins in the no man's land and has wings that are sometimes forbidden, twisted, tumbled beneath the perfect perception of forever. My forever sounds like candy. And it feels like I've got shadow work to complete, and if we're a team, you and I become Spanish. Any Latin language to help us with scripture. I am forever learning myself, adding the perfect salt and pepper to the shakers we call life. So I love you in letter form, properly seasoned and sun glazed. I love you in first phrases and open windows when it's rain. I love you in storms and broken shadows. I love you in folded sheets of paper sitting on the teacher's desk, in continuum and mixed matrix beneath the red pill. Call me Nemo, but surely you are the one. So I love you in loose leaf paper, unseen with a voice flowing through my iPad. There's a song that says, I found love on a two-way street. So I parked my car in front of your residence so I can write you love poems daily.
I can't stand him. I really
Hey,
can't.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was. Oh, she can't stand you, John. Y'all come on the screen and show some love to Coach Johnson.
Raise
That's
your
Look at
simply
this show.
fire. That was just fire. Simply fire. Thank you.
Walimu, Coach Jai. I swear, I heard music. I heard music in different. You understand this? Bass would come through. You started singing this. I heard sax. You know, the saxophone is supposed to be the instrument voice for women. You know that. If you didn't know, now you know. No, that's what they say. It's a love instrument for women. So I heard that. Then I heard PPT, you know, the hitting the cymbals of the drums. Yeah, you should consider someone composing music along with your poems.
I
You know,
told him I'll play the drums for him. I do it. Go ahead. Let me let you go ahead, Mama.
I put Barry White is in the house, but you know your voice is deep. But
Barry
you know,
Jr. Barry Jr.
but you know, but you know you're more intricate and more delicate than that. You got so much soul. One love, Mr. Witt. I mean, not you, Mr. Witt. One
Mr.
love.
Wicks too. Mr.
No,
Wicks too, because I'm gonna play some music for him. You
no.
know what you asking for? Like we gonna do this collaboration with where'd he go? He on the screen on me. It don't matter. I'm gonna be in the back. I'm gonna play a little music. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a little bongo. Give him a little bit of little xylophone. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna borrow Marianne ukulele. Hit him with a little bit of that. You know,
Mr. Witt, hold
I'm
up, Mr.
putting
Witt.
some sound together for him.
Hold up,
All I
Mr.
know
Witt.
is he's messing people up. Now he has the beard to accompany his
Yeah,
poetry.
come on, Erica.
That beard, I'm like, damn. Lord,
play your
my
game,
fam,
baby.
though. My family, y'all my fam. But damn,
Your game, baby.
But Mr. Witz, I don't appreciate you with this sibling rivalry madness. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Coach Jai Uwalimu
Let me
about the.
mute myself.
No,
Let me mute myself.
I just want you to hush for a moment, just for a moment, okay? I was talking to Uwalimu, Coach Jai about music, and then you come on in and talk about what, just like a baby brother, just like a, mischievous baby brother. You got your props, okay? But
he
that's
wants attention too, though.
that's our.
Like you know what? You hurt my feelings when you was talking about you didn't like Virgos.
I was married to a Virgo, so be it. One love.
I'm like, how dare you?
Yeah. Yeah. Aquarius rule. Okay, let me mute myself again.
Pisces.
Always.
Pisces.
Taurus, the bull. The bull.
Look,
Need I say more?
I'm gonna see y'all in February, guys. Aquarius rule.
Gang.
Taurus the bull.
There we go with that. That's some bull. That's exactly what that is.
All I know is my birthday is in 2 weeks, and I'll be in New Mexico the weekend of my
Mexico.
birthday.
Come on.
I'm happy for you, but I want to go too.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
absolutely.
That's what's up.
Been a
Look,
great night.
yeah, it was a beautiful evening. I so love having you all in company.
Mm.
But it's time for everybody to go home. I gotta get up in 5 hours. And do a 9 hour shift. So I want to bid you adieu. Let y'all all know I love you. Please open up your mics and show some love to each other. Embrace each other for the final time on this platform tonight. Because who knows, y'all might run into one another somewhere else. I know y'all poets don't like to go to sleep.
I'm going
to bed. Good night, good
I'm
people.
going
Good
to
night.
sleep.
Good night.
Right, love you.
Good night, beautiful people. We love you.
Yes,
So
this is dope.
where Erica is. So glad you spent this night together.
Just to have a laugh or sing a song. Yes.
Guys, bye, Dark Man. Bye, Jamor. Bye, Miss Betty. Oh, wow. Okay, that was quick. Oh, I love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
that's dope, coach.
I love that picture too.
Send that to me. I'll make a shirt. Send it to
He
me.
said no. He said no.
Baby, kick him out. Kick him off the plane.
Oh no.
Get
Oh,
him
I
out of
was
here.
about to say Lone Wolf. I'm sorry, then he left. I'm sorry.
All right, blessings, everybody. We out.
All right. Yep. Oh, I like that one too. Good night. He's showing out. He just clicked
Yeah,
us
he's
off.
showing out.